So I challenge all of us to become more conscious about our choices. Now, students far outnumber staff and faculty on this campus, and students are the only ones who are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So the students make by far the largest impact on our micro and macro environment. And if we're going to succeed in our promise, which we've now made, to become carbon neutral, then it's going to take all our efforts. Now, the apartments already have separate electric meters, and the usage varies substantially. You'll see some of those apartments using 1,200 kilowatts of energy, but others using 1,900 kilowatts of energy, more than some people are using in 4-story houses. The amount of energy that is wasting is enormous. The difference in energy uses between 1,200 and 1,900 kilowatts is 700 pounds of carbon dioxide per apartment in October alone. Okay? That's something you can change today. In October, all apartments together use 200,000 kilowatts, and I challenge the apartments to cut that number in half. So I'm meeting a challenge with a challenge. Let's cut our energy usage in the apartments by half. In the coming year, the university will be installing electricity meters in each of the dorms as well as water meters. What this means is that we'll know not only what the apartments know now, but how much energy we're using, but how much energy each dorm is using. And by providing this, it's a meaningful way for us to calibrate just what impact we're making on the environment. Once those meters are in place, I will extend the challenge I just made to all the students who live on campus. We have an unusual opportunity. Being 94% residential on this campus, we can concentrate our efforts and make a real, measurable, and demonstrable difference in these things. The university does an admirable job of recycling, but the dorms, frankly, are the weakest point. People simply are not using the proper containers when they put things in, and so I hear people saying, well, it doesn't matter because at the end we see them all put in the same containers. That's because they are not adequately sorted at the outset. That's something that can start again right now. I challenge every student to recycle all the recyclable materials that they can, which means putting them where they belong. And I call on student groups represented here today to institute dorm-based plans to ensure that all the waste and recycling containers can actually be recycled. We can go all this institutional expense to put all the containers and the vehicles and all this, but if it's junk in, it's junk out. On these initiatives, as in everything else, staff members and the university are eager to help the students accomplish these goals. We're grateful to you for agitating on this, but you have partners and who are eager to help you on every front. I ask that the university not set its sights too low and merely do what others have done, but that we follow a path that we are charting for ourselves. We should not achieve carbon neutrality merely by purchasing offsets, as the document that I've signed permits us to do. That's just displacing it to somebody else. We need to be thinking about what we can do ourselves. Climate change is a critical issue, but so are water conservation and environmental degradation. The things that we're working on can address all three of these things. And what I ask you to do is that to work with me to challenge all of us to make a bigger difference in the work that you folks have so gallantly led and for which there's so much progress to make in the future. So thank you very much for all that you're doing. I look forward to working with you.